Hello, we are live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for visiting me on our business page and come to my Go Live. And today I'm so honored to have one of my business partner. We actually live in the same city. We figure out we live in the same city because I was watching one of her Go Live. And her name is April. So before April go on to introduce herself, let me introduce myself first. My name is Anita. I live in Richmond, BC, Vancouver, Canada, and I'm a mother of two. And I used to own my piano store. And last year, I dived into this online space and become a online business mentor. So, April, it's your time to introduce yourself.
Hi. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be invited to your page, Anita. Yes, I've been watching you online too. I've been watching your go live. So I'm so honored to be here. And thank you so much for waiting for me.
Thank
And yeah, that's a great introduction. So myself, I'm actually, it's very obvious. I'm actually originally from the Philippines.
you.
I'm currently residing here in Richmond, Canada too. So same
Mhm.
city.
Yeah, same
And
city.
I'm an educator by profession. I'm a wife and a very proud digital business owner.
Yeah. Thank you for your introduction. I know today there's some kind of emergency. That's why we kind
Yeah.
of a little bit late for our go live, but we're glad that we're able to do this together. So you mentioned you are educator and now you're also an online business entrepreneur. And I would
Yes.
like to ask you this. What inspired you to start a digital business?
Well, the main thing for me why I started this business is the time freedom and
Mm.
the finance, the financial freedom too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I moved here from the Philippines when I was very young. When I finished college, I moved here right away. So I didn't really get a chance to spend time with my parents, with my family. I missed a lot of I missed a lot of family gatherings and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to like spend more time with them and
Mm.
also with my hubby. So I'm so inspired that when I found this business, there's that potential that I can actually spend more time with them and spend more time with my husband. Because when I sponsored him from the Philippines, our goal
Mm-hmm.
is to explore new places together and just to spend more time together. But that's not the
Yeah.
case. So that's the first 5 years, the first 4 years here, we worked like almost 7 days a week, two to
Yeah.
three jobs, just like nonstop work. So when I saw
Mhm.
this ad, and I'm so inspired that the person that that become my mentor, she was also looking for time freedom, and that
Mhm.
this business was able to provide her that. So that's my main reason, to have more time with my family and yeah,
Mhm.
to help hubby with our finances. What about
Yeah,
you?
yeah. I think that's the main reason also why I get into this business. And as I mentioned before, I used to own my piano store. I have the time
Mhm.
freedom. I can, schedule my work schedule to fit my, kids' activities. But last year I left my business and then I start to think about, okay, should I go apply for a job? And I actually got
Yeah.
an interview. I got at the work shadowing time. And with that 3 hours, I remember I need to actually, we live in Richmond, right? So I need to
Mhm.
drive to Broadway, which is like crazy. I need to get there by 9 o'clock. And then
Wow.
it's 9 to 5 job and they still use clock in. So I have to clock in by 9 and leave by 5. And after that 3 hours work shadowing, I came down and I was praying to God. I said, you know what, God, if this is not right for me, take it away because I really don't think I can do it. I'm not used to that kind of environment in a very small room, like six screens, set up, three people sharing the same room. And then I start to think, okay, if I need to go 9 to 5, who's going to pick up my kid? Who's going to send them to volleyball games? And who's going to like go for the field trip and all the camp and all that? So all of these like question popping up in my mind. I say, you know what? God, if it's not right for me, please take it away. So then I start to think about, business opportunity because I used to have my own business. So I'm very keen on to start my own business again. So I was checking traditional way, and then I found
Mhm.
that there's so much capital involved when you first started, and it would take you a couple years before you can actually gain back your capital gain. So then I was thinking maybe I should start looking online. Then, of course, when I do a lot of online research investigation, AI know that I'm the person they're looking for this kind of opportunity. So my
Yes.
mentor ad pop up on Facebook. So when I'm looking at her ad, she was like a mom with three kids, and work from like a stay-home mom for 10 years. But she was successfully to run this business, and help her husband to be able to leave one of his job. So I said, okay, if she can do it, probably I can. Let's try. So that's how I start to investigate into this digital business, and really grateful that God, bring me this business opportunity that I'm very thankful for, and really enjoy the business journey. Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
once you tried, like, once you experience that time freedom, there's no way back. Like, you'll be looking
exactly.
for that, right? So even you try the
Yes.
traditional business, it will be so hard because you know that you have options. And
Yes.
yeah, I'm glad I started it, and I'm so proud of you that you did the same, because for your kids, they will
Yeah.
really remember you, what you did for them, being present when they need you and all that. So
That's exactly because I was so present in their life, and suddenly now they are teenagers age. And I don't want, like, I was so present in their life, and when they were teenagers, which they need me the most, and I suddenly disappear from their life. So that's why it's like really like my big why that I need to find a solution for time freedom and flexibility. And I'm thankful that this business really giving us, this time freedom. So I want to know actually how you feel about this business when you start. Do you feel like you're worried? You feel supported? What is your feeling about this?
when I started this business, yes, I actually received like tremendous support from my mentor,
Mm,
and she was very present. I was assigned by a different mentor, but I think she changed her plans in life. So something happened. So uh my coach become my mentor, because normally we get a mentor and we get the coach, right?
coach. Yes.
But my
Mm-hmm.
case, my mentor, something happened.
Mm,
I don't really know what happened to her. So my mentor and my coach become one person, but
mm,
she's very, very supportive, and she's always present every time I ask her questions and all that. And at the same time, the background, my family, my husband, he's very supportive. So I got lucky that I don't have to hide, or I don't have to what do you call this,
exactly.
to do this in the background, right? I'm very
Yeah.
upfront, but I actually am very overwhelmed, because I'm doing go live or being out there is really out of my comfort zone. So
Mm-hmm.
that's actually the part that I struggle the most, because I'm not ready to be out there. I try to limit my posts. I try to only use one social media platform, because thinking like this is the only one that I feel safe. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but the more I do it, the more I understand that the potential of this business, and I'm actually not here just for myself. I'm here to help others too. So that
Exactly.
motivates me to just expand my learning, my knowledge, and I try to continue with the training. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can't be more prouder now. Like,
Yes, yes, I totally agree with you. I think we all came in with this kind of like self-doubt, fear. I don't want to do this. I don't want to get out of my comfort zone. I remember your fear is exactly my fear, because I went into my coaching call, and I asked my coach, really, I don't want to do videos. Can I skip the videos? I don't want to post videos. And he was saying, nobody actually require you to take videos or do video post. But today, if I'm telling you video is more effective way, will you
yes.
willing to try? So his question is just, hit me, and there I say, okay, it works. It's just that I don't feel comfortable in it and I need to work on myself. So with that question, okay, I determined that I need to overcome this. So that's why the first, I think, 90 days go live was about maybe 6 months in, after I
Yes.
step into the business. They have like a, in March, I remember at that time, the first 90
Mm-hmm.
days go live challenge. And after I took that challenge, I think it's completely changed. And as you said, the more you do it, the more you feel comfortable and you actually understand this is not as hard as we think. And we are all able to do this if you're willing to. And then and I also agree with you, we all come in with this business originally thinking for ourselves, but the more you see the successful leaders in the business community, you see that actually we are all here has a purpose. We all here to try to help people that like us before. And we all want to pass on our blessing or experience to help people to step out from their comfort zone so that they can move forward to whatever actually possible for them. And for us, I think you experience same thing. We don't think it's even
Absolutely.
possible for me to go, go live. I never
Right.
thought I would be possible to do that. But today is a testimonial of what actually can happen if you're willing to step out of your comfort zone and if you're willing to try. And I think the willing heart is the most important thing. And nothing can stop you if you're willing to do, what it takes to make you successful, right?
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, I totally agree. It's having the right mindset, because sometimes if we don't have that, even we push harder, or if we don't have the right mindset, it
Yes.
doesn't really work. But once you have it, you can do whatever. You'll be surprised what you can do.
Yes, the mindset is like 80% we said in the business, right? We have
Yes.
80% if the mindset. If you get the 80%, the chances of success is really high. Yeah. So I guess we kind of touch on the next question. What
Yes.
advantages have you unlocked through running this online business besides time freedom? Have to get time for you now. Yeah.
Yes. Well, the advantages, like this one right now here, we don't know
Yeah.
if we don't have this business, I will never, I will never know you. And we're in the
Yes.
same city. So
Yeah.
that's one of the great benefits of this,
Hmm.
connecting with others. And oh, it's actually worldwide. It's not just your neighbor,
Hmm.
it's not your family or your friends.
Hmm.
It's so much potential. It's worldwide, and the learning, the ongoing support, and yeah, the mindset really, it changes your mindset. It really develop
Yes.
you, and it just teaches you to be that, it teaches you that so much more that you can do.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I have to tell you the story, April. And I
Yes.
think, I have to tell this story. How I get to know April is one day I was on my Facebook page. I saw April go live and she was driving, I believe it's around Christmas time, driving to downtown. And I thought you were outside of Vancouver. I thought you were just visiting Vancouver. So then we start to chat along the way she going live. I was typing in, she was asking me where I'm from, blah blah blah, and I still remember I typed too fast and make a mistake and tell you I'm from Vanguard, and you keep asking,
Yeah,
Never check, where's Vanguard?
that is right. I'm like, how come I not familiar with this place? Vanguard. I have to ask my husband. My husband is driving, and I'm doing go live, and I asked him, like, do you know where Vanguard is? And like, I'm not really familiar where that place is.
Yeah, so this is how we start to know each other. So it's from one go live that April put in, and then we were in the same community, and then when we reach out, and then she start to follow me and watching my go live, being very supportive, and we support each other with our challenges go live every day, right? So I really agree with you. This is one of the business advantages that I would not even think about when I step
Right.
into this digital business. When you think about digital online, you really think we are kind of like online and just like confined it with like online space, and you probably won't really see your business partner. That's another thing that I was like amazed by how much friendship and the relationship that we built over time in this business. And I remember my first interaction is with my coach, because our
Mhm.
coach is also from Vancouver. And I remember after, just right after I joined, maybe less than a week, she said, "Oh, we just have a Vancouver meetup. Do you want to come?" So that was my first time to seeing the business partner offline. Then I get more and more into this. I think, oh, it's actually good. You can actually build friendship. It's not just
Yes,
online stuff, right? And then I start to connect it with my New Jersey partner, and because my son last February, he has a performance in New York. So we need to fly over to New York. I say, "Hey, I'm coming to New York. Let's meet up." So we did. We meet up. And like the more I see my business partner, the more I feel like, we are actually together in this. And we are like a family together. Then I start to
exactly.
arrange a lot more, like, meet up with my partner from everywhere, like from Seattle, Kansas, and I have like business partner in Vancouver. We regularly meet, and we'll meet on Friday again, this Friday. So this is something that, beyond we talking about time freedom, is the friendship and the support that we gain through this online business. And as April was talking about, like the positivity, it's important. When you put yourself out in environment and the people that with positivity, it just help you grow that way. So I really enjoy that as well. Yeah.
Right. And we are running our own business, but then at the same time, we are connected to other business entrepreneur instead of considering themselves competitors. They're like, no,
Yes.
they're sharing their strategies, they're sharing their experiences, whatever worked and not didn't work. So we don't
Yeah.
have to experience the same failure, but then we can experience the same success because they're sharing what worked with
Exactly.
them. So it's very special.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Like here, you just feel love and support, and nobody hiding anything from anyone. We just like, love to help. And I think this is also deep down in our culture. We have this like
Mm-hmm.
supportive mindset and culture that being passed on either from our supplier into our team and our like business model. That's a very important values in our business. Okay, I would like to know what are the biggest benefits you have experienced from running this online business?
Well, so far for now, it's the time freedom. So I
Mm,
don't know if I already mentioned before that we
mhm,
work 7 days a week, 2 to 3 jobs. But now we're able to just explore every weekend we go because we love RC cars. So we love hiking, and now we're able to enjoy that. We go places, we explore. We have more time to go on vacation. Before I have to wait 4 years before I can go and visit my family, but now I try to go every year and not just for a couple weeks, because if you're working 9 to 5 in private companies, the longest you can go, sometimes if you get lucky, you get 3 weeks,
yes,
but then you can't
yes,
really go more than that. But
yes,
now that I changed career, my school, I only work 10 months. So I always have 2 months vacation, and I'm
yes.
able to take my business with me because it's online. So I
Mm-hmm.
can go on
Yes,
longer vacations. I can visit my family. I can spend time with my husband. I don't have to really travel to commute to work for my side hustle because we used to work junk removal business too.
mm,
And yeah, cleaning houses for our side hustle, but we don't do that anymore because I run this and we have more time to just relax, really. So I think that's
yeah.
the most important. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I really agree with that. With the time freedom, we can improve our relationship. We can spend more time with one another, and I believe this is like really one of the biggest benefits that we are enjoying right now. And as this business is online, as long as you have Wi-Fi, you have a phone or computer, you can work anywhere you want. And I think the biggest thing I see from this business is the automation. So everything is like automated, and our business still running when we go sleep. our business still running when we go vacation. So when we see many, success stories that people say, oh, they're earning this much of money when they were traveling, which is true because we have an automated system that work 24/7 for us. And I think that makes us also feel more relaxed. And even though we may not be working, but we know that our
Yes.
system is working for us behind, the scene and background. We can spare our time to do more like meaningful things in life, right? Yeah. All right, we come to the last question.
Absolutely. You can work on your own pace.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think most people would really enjoy that. So you are your own boss. You have all the control over time, pace, and you can do the way that you want. And I think this is the freedom that we are talking about here as well. Okay, the last question I have for
Yes.
you. What words of wisdom would you share with someone that would like to start an online business?
Well, I think, yeah, for me, it's very important to go outside your comfort zone because, growth
Mm-hmm.
happens when you try something new, when you go out of your comfort zone, because sometimes we overthink too much. And we're thinking like, oh, we
Mm-hmm.
can't do this. That's only for special people. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not capable of doing something like that. But don't limit yourself. You can do,
Mm-hmm.
if others can do it, you can do it too.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
sometimes you just overthink it. So, and you will never know if you don't try. So, don't hold
exactly.
back, try. And if it's not for you, then it's not for you. You can move on, but at least you try. You will never
Yes,
regret it. You can say like, "Ah, I should have tried it, but like I didn't."
yeah.
But so there you go. Like, yeah, try something.
Yeah, so yeah, we really encourage you if you can watch this go live interview up to here. I believe there is something that in your life that you really want to change, but change will never happen without actions, right? We say dreams stay in a dream, and they will never turn to
Absolutely.
reality if
Yes.
you do not take any actions. And a lot of people they will like complain about their current situation and life. They're just complaining and complaining and keep doing the same thing every day. And when you do that, that's nothing change, and no difference outcome will actually happen. So I encourage you. I think the only step you need to take right now is actually to start to investigate, start to learn about the business. And my life lesson is as I grow older, I found that you need to give yourself time and space
Mhm.
and enough information before you say yes or no to any kind of decisions you make in your life. Because a lot of
Yes.
people they're just looking at this, they know it's an opportunity, but they start have a lot of like fear, uncertainty, and self-doubt. A lot of questions pop up in their mind. But instead of to investigate more before you decide if this is right for you, you just say no right away. So we always
Exactly.
encourage people saying, like, faith over fear, faith over fear. So yes, we have fear because it's not comfortable. You have to step up
Hmm.
or step outside of your comfort zone, doing
It's
something
normal.
completely new. It's normal. It's a normal feeling. You just need to acknowledge that and at least take the time to do your own due diligence. Because right now, even me and April try to tell you how good the business is without you to check out by yourself. It's very hard for you to understand. So I
Yes.
really encourage you, if you really thinking you want back your time freedom, you want back your better life, and you want to chase your dream, no matter what your dream is, you need to take action. And
Yes.
we welcomed you to come to our business page. You can go to April on my business page to leave down your email and your name, and then we'll send you more information. And the first step you need to take is just to learn about the business opportunity. Then you can decide if this is something right for yourself. Yeah.
Yes. There you
Anything
go.
to
Well,
add?
thank you so much. Yes. Well, thank you again. Thank you so much for inviting me and everyone. Like, check out Anita Yu's page and
Thank you.
her website. My website is www.aprilsobebe.com. And what is your website, Anita?
Anita U.ca. So very easy to remember,
Yeah.
anitau.ca.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
and really, really honored to have you today, April. And I'm so
Thank
happy
you.
that
Thank
we got
you.
connected through the Go Live, and we live
I
in the same
know.
city. So we're gonna arrange more offline, meet up after this.
Meetups, and we'll keep
Yeah.
you posted.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
watching. Thank you, April. We'll see you next time.
See you
Bye
next
for now.
time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you again for waiting.
Yeah. Have a good day,
Okay,
everyone.
bye.